If you're from the South, you know there's breakfast and then there's biscuits. Scott Moore and Gus Evans know that better than anyone. So when they opened up a local independent restaurant built around the biscuit, they were received with open arms and legions of loyal customers. Today, Maple Street Biscuit Company has grown, but their philosophy remains unchanged. Golden, flaky biscuits, the finest locally roasted coffee available, and a commitment to the community.
I'm Scott Moore. I'm one of the founders of Maple Street Biscuit Company. But when it comes to biscuits, there's lots of different biscuits. And we were asking our biscuit to do something very unique. We wanted it to be very tasty, very flaky, very soft, with lots of layers. At the same time, we're going to put a piece of fried chicken on it, and we're going to ask it to hold all that with a bunch of stuff. And so I had to have enough structure to do it. We found a couple of really neat secrets. And it's one of the reasons that we even have the name Maple Street Biscuit Company is one of the secrets is we have maple syrup in our biscuits. And it gives just that little hint of sweetness that's in there. But then we also take real butter and we freeze it rock hard. And just before we put it in the dough, we shred it. And then we put that frozen butter in the dough. And then we fold in layers repeatedly. And so when those biscuits go in the oven, they rise. That butter that's in there frozen starts to melt and to boil and creates these pockets of butter inside there with all those layers. And then it comes out fresh, and we make them fresh all day long. So when you're getting your biscuit, you're getting a soft, fresh, hot, buttery biscuit. But it's got enough structure. You put a good piece of fried chicken and some gravy and bacon, and boy, it's good. Maple Street is clearly a Jacksonville story. We now have 9 locations. The drive behind our concept was that we wanted to be a destination, not just an option. And so when we were developing the menu, we spent 5 months developing the menu, and our goal was not just to be an option. I call it food with an opinion. You know, there's diners, and I go to them, I love them, they have bacon and they have eggs. But we said if it's on our menu, it shouldn't be on our menu the same way it is somebody else's. And so one of the popular items is the squawking goat. It's a biscuit with fried chicken, which has good crunch, a little spice, and a fried goat cheese medallion, and then a house-made pepper jelly poured all over that, and that's all in the biscuit. And I mean, where can you get goat cheese and pepper jelly on a chicken biscuit? And nowhere. And so if you want to get that, you have to go to Maple Street Biscuit Company. And so our goal was to serve comfort food people are familiar with, they're comfortable with, but in a way that they've never had it before. And they always say, wow, I know that, but I've never had it that way before.
My name is Chelsea Harrelson, and I'm the community leader at the Murray Hill location, Maple Street. So to me, Maple Street is, well, we're heavily focused on helping people, serving others, and being a part of the community. It just so happens that we are a restaurant and we serve food. That's just how we make it happen. But really, we're a community. Our job is welcoming them into our home as they welcomed us into their neighborhoods.
My favorite of everything we've got is the 5 and Dime. It gives you all the great flavors in one package. The 5 and Dime has that biscuit that's fresh made, that fried chicken, it's all natural, no hormones, no injections, and on top of that pecanwood smoked bacon. It's nice thick with a little smoke ring, and then cheddar cheese. And then we make our house-made sausage gravy, which has big chunks of sausage and a kick to the gravy, and we pour that all over it with a fried egg and on the biscuit. But when you get that, it fills you up. But that gravy is just so compelling. It's got that kick in it. It's just like there's never enough.
I think if you come to Jacksonville, you should definitely come to Maple Street. When you come in, you're a family.
If you've been to Florida but you haven't been to Jacksonville, you've not been to Florida. But if you come to Jacksonville, you come to Maple Street, we're family. And we want you to be here, be a part of it. The coffee's going to be roasted fresh, be made hot. We'll have a nice mug for you to fill it up. And then ask for your community leader. Tell them where you're from. And they'll get to know your story as well. So when you come to Maple Street.
Whether you like them with a smear of pepper jelly, sausage gravy, or even atop fresh greens, here's one thing we can all agree on. Maple Street Biscuit Company is comfort food for the soul and the stomach.